2019.
It's 2019.
Woo,
guys.
can you believe it?
Wow.
Can you believe that you made it to a brand new year?
Another 365 days.
You know 2018 was rough.
A mess.
2018 was a bully.
A mess.
It was beating up on folks. It was punching us in the corner.
A mess.
It was throwing us up in the locker and taking our lunch. But 2019 is going to be a friend.
Oh.
I'm excited about 2019.
Yes.
Come on now.
Yes,
2018, 2017, some of those other years were very rough.
Yes.
But 2019 is a new start. It's a new beginning.
Yes.
It's a new day.
A
And
new-
you are blessed to be here
We
to
are
see
so
all that
blessed.
God has in store
Yes, we are.
for 2019.
Yes. Are you excited?
Girl,
Ooh.
I almost can't contain myself. I am shaking in my boots, girl. No, I just
What a
play.
straight jacket at?
Let's just say that the reason why she's wearing these sunglasses is because the future is so bright that she has to wear these to look into it.
Hello.
Y'all didn't hear what I'm saying.
Say one more time.
The future is as bright as this ring light.
Ooh.
I almost can't
Nah,
see
that-
nothing
that's
as
bright.
it is.
By the time we get done, we ain't gonna be able to
I'm
see.
telling you, the ultraviolet rays of your tomorrow are blinding. You better hear what I'm saying.
That was a good one. Amen.
It was good.
I like
It was
that
good.
one.
So it's 2019,
Yes.
and I'm Marcellus.
And I am Shanika.
And we are the
The
Montgomery's,
Montgomery's.
and we are excited to come to you in another installment
Yes.
in a new year.
In the new.
To
I can't believe that. Go ahead.
Good to say that.
Yeah,
Now
in
wait a
new
minute,
year.
but you know what? The years have gone by very quick.
Yes, very.
They've gone by very quick. That's why
Yes.
it's good to utilize your time. But let me not try to be so deep and philosophical.
Go ahead. Teach
Come
the
on
people.
now.
Teach the people.
Come on now.
Come on now.
Because time, just let the time ticks away. No, just let. But anyway, it's a new year, and we wanted to come to bring this installment video because we're excited about all the good things that God is doing in our lives and the things that He's doing in your life.
Yes.
And we just wanted to communicate and conversate with you and check on you and see how you
Absolutely.
were doing. So in this new video.
So in this new video.
You know what? I want to say this, babe, because this morning now, when I walked out on the step, I found a gift.
Ooh.
I found a gift. And you know what?
5, 6, 7 days.
I
after
don't know.
Christmas.
It's late. It's late. Santa's sleigh must have been broken. But anyway, well, you know he gained a little weight, so he probably needs some extra reindeer. But anyway, Planet Fitness is always open. Anyways, I can't see who this gift is from. So your eyes are better than mine. Here, can y'all see?
No, they can't see. Look at that.
Y'all, ooh, it look like I got the power of God in my hand. Anyway, who is that from?
It's say from God.
From God?
From God.
Well, you know He is the giver of every good and perfect gift. Come on now.
Come on. Preach.
So,
What
let's see. It's from God.
I
wonder what He gave us this
Let's
year.
see.
What did He give? Wait a minute. This is my gift.
Wait,
No, just playing. You can have
It
it.
say to us.
Oh, it's
I
to
mean,
us.
to
Okay.
them.
To them. It's to everybody. Let's see. What is the first gift that He gave us?
Ooh.
Is it a check? Oh,
Opportunity.
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 Ooh.
2019 is filled with God-given opportunity.
Okay.
New doors, new opportunities are granted to you in 2019. But that's
Yes.
not it. What else is in this box here?
Oh, we got 2 more things.
Let's see.
Opportunity. Oh.
Possibility.
Woo!
Oh my
God,
goodness.
thank you, God.
So in 2019, that's the year where you remove impossible from your diction.
Oh,
it is the year where
yes.
you knock the T off of can't and you convince yourself that
Come
you can do
on.
all things
Come on.
through Christ. Oh, let's not turn this into church because it's not. What else is in here?
What?
What is that?
Grace.
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 And when does it expire?
Never. No, it doesn't have an expiration date.
It says no expiration date. So for 2019, God has given you opportunity. He's given possibility. And most importantly, He's given you grace.
Unlimited grace.
Unlimited grace.
Unlimited
Not
grace.
only is it redemptive, but grace is empowering you to do what it is that He wants you to do in this new year.
Yes.
Listen, we wanted to create this video as a goal achievement video because we have some goals for our relationship.
Yes.
And we know that you have some goals for your lives as well, and so we wanted to kind of tag along on your journey and let you tag along on ours to see some of the goals we set for ourselves, and not only to see what we've set, but we want to encourage one another to achieve those goals. So come on,
better goals,
just set better goals. So come on, let this year be a goal achieving year for you. So let's get into these goals. Let's get into these goals. We want to emphasize the necessity for setting goals for yourself. Goals act as mile markers for your life. A lot of times you cannot measure your achievement if you have not established any goals. You don't know how close you are to them. You don't know if you've passed them, or you don't know if you're extremely far away from them. So you need to establish goals for yourself. Reasonable goals, but never rule out the impossible. Establish a reasonable goal for your life, but never rule out the impossible. And do all you can do to work 200% towards achieving that goal.
10 times harder, than you usually do, than you did last year. Okay. So the first goal that
I'm so glad you said that. That's very important that you would bring up last year, because last year some of us didn't do anything
at all.
And so 2019 should become a year of making up. It should be a year where we try to catch up. We should not continue to go into the cycle that we have repeated for the last 4, 5, or 6 years. But a part of breaking the cycle, or as some people like to call the generational curse, whatever you call it, the truth of the matter is it will not be broken until you change what it is that you do. So if you want to see something different, you have to be willing to do something different.
Say it one more time.
If you want to see something different.
You took the glasses off.
You have to be willing.
Absolutely.
Who was that? Was it Einstein that said insanity?
Frankenstein. No.
It might have been. But the quote, whoever said it, the quote says, insanity, true insanity is doing the same thing and expecting a new result. Ooh, come on now, it's doing the same thing and expecting a new result. Exactly. So if you want new results, you have to be willing to alter what it is that you've been doing. And so this is what we plan for our lives in 2019, and we hope that you will set goals for yourself and be encouraged at reaching those goals. So.
And if you don't know what goals you have, you can listen to this video and numerous videos. We can help you out with your own goals, setting your own goals, getting them done in a timely fashion, setting a date to do whatever you have to do.
Dates are critical.
Yes, right. I just got a planner, and we're gonna talk about that. I just got a planner, and I got a little wall. What is this called? What I got right there?
Oh, a calendar?
A calendar. I got a calendar on the wall, and I'll write out whatever, plan whatever we got to do, whether it's bills, wake up for work.
But what you're saying is true. You have to set dates. If you aim at nothing, you are guaranteed to hit it. So you have to be willing to set dates. You have to be willing to set deadlines for you. Just like your boss sets a deadline. Just like your teacher sets a deadline. Set a deadline for yourself and be working 200% towards achieving that goal. So what is the first goal on our list as a couple?
The first goal on our list as a couple is spirituality. Let's see. We and Babe helped me out too, because I also said that I wanted to do this, and I was just saying, I didn't give it a time frame, and I just said I want to, grow more in God, read my Bible more. And he was like, well, why don't you set a date? You set a date for your finances to, save up for your finances. Why don't you set a goal for, finishing a book in a certain amount of time?
That's right.
So we decided to do that together, to grow in together in God. You know what I'm saying? It can help us, individually, but it also is going to help us collectively together. So set a date.
Right. Well, challenge yourself. Sometimes we treat God like some side piece.
Right.
We give our main piece all the time, and then when we get some extra time, we give the side piece what's left. Well, God doesn't want your leftovers. And so you have to be intentional about growing spiritually. A lot of people say, I'm going to pray and slay. Well, but you have to be as intentional about praying as you are about slaying. You get up and you clock into slaying Monday through Friday, so make sure you clock into praying Monday through Friday. So I set goals. We set reading goals. Like I'm telling you, I always have a book in my hand, because knowledge is, come on now, you can never stop growing. You can never stop knowing.
And you guys know that by just listen to him talk. He reads a lot, because he talks a lot. No, I'm just kidding. No, I was kidding. But no, seriously, he does.
What can I say? No, I'm just playing. But so you need to challenge yourself. Set goals. Come on, if you want to read the scriptures, if you want to study the scriptures, set study goals for yourself. Establish study groups if you have friends, because sometimes you need a friend that's more adamant about it to encourage you to keep doing it. Because sometimes, let's face it, you get home at 7 and 8 o'clock at night, and
Right.
you open that good book, and it starts singing lullabies to you, and you go to sleep.
Drifting away.
Go to sleep.
10 minutes. Exactly. Wake up.
Well, Jesus is our rest, but anyway.
But yeah, setting the date, because I said, what did I say?
Mm-hmm. You didn't tell me.
But no, I said, like I just said, I wanted to do it, but I didn't, set a date. But I was saying, for instance, the book of Jude is one chapter. Okay, now that can be done in 10 minutes, depending on how fast you can read.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm just kidding. But yes, that can be done in 5 to 10 minutes. That's one chapter. Okay, so and then I also said Matthew has how many chapters?
I think it's 25, 26.
25, 26, somewhere in there. It depends on how much time you have. But as Babe said earlier, you need to make time for it.
It might be 28.
28.
Go ahead.
We're just going to say 30. No, just like, no, but however many chapters there is in Matthew, set a time frame to finish that. Like this morning, yesterday I tried to start in Genesis, because I just said, let me just start from the beginning and work my way on up. You know what I'm saying? So I got my little notebook and I wrote my Genesis chapter 1, and that was it, because we ended up going out to eat. But anyway, I'm going to start from Genesis, and I'm going to set that time frame. I want to be done with the Genesis by the end of this month, by February.
The end of this week. Oh, putting a little pressure. A little pressure never hurt nobody.
Okay, but if we be adamant about it, yes, you can finish it at the end of this week. And we work Monday through Friday. We still have time to do it. But like I said, that's just the laziness in me. So forgive me if I say.
We rebuke the spirit of laziness. We rebuke you, lazy. We rebuke you, lazy.
Yeah,
There's 300 sleeping demons inside us. I'm just playing. But anyway, so yes. The demons cry out. But yeah, so.
Setting a date.
Setting a goal, making sure that you're adamant about studying the scriptures. Make sure you internalize the information that you read.
Yes.
We're done with surface level understanding of what the text means. Mm-hmm. We're done with not studying the scriptures out of context. We're done with interpolation. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of what God was actually saying in His Word.
Absolutely.
That's the only way that we can set people free. That's the only thing. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. And then I wanted to say, don't use the scripture for whatever you want to use it for.
That keeps you handicapped.
Yes.
That will keep you stagnant. That will keep you stuck. Exactly. Because God is not obligated to fulfill what you say, but He will fulfill what He says.
He said in His Word.
He says, my covenant I won't break. Mm-hmm. I ain't going to break that. Mm-hmm. God is not a truce breaker. Come on now.
Exactly.
He's going to keep His word 100. 100. No, I just playing. So yes, so to grow spiritually, not only with the scriptures, but with other study materials. Mm-hmm. There are some videos we'll do in the future with other things that you can incorporate into your library, things that you can incorporate to help you grow spiritually. Come on, find in churches. If you're not in church, church is so important. I know the church you went to was boring, and I know the church you went to you didn't like, but church is so important. Mm-hmm. You need the community, you need the assembly, you need the congregation, you need that construct of believers around you to encourage you on this Christian walk. So grow spiritually. Yes. How else are we growing? What are our other goals?
Our next goal for 2019 is to grow financially. We've hit a goal. In December, right?
We hit the goal in December. We started the goal
early December,
in October.
We started like at the end of August.
You're right. From
the end of August to like the beginning or middle of October when we hit this goal that we were trying to reach.
We established a savings goal, and we set that goal at $5,000. Well, we surpassed that goal, so we stretched it out that at the end of this month we want to hit $10,000 in savings. Now, we've been able to do that on top of paying all of our living expenses, on top of paying our bills, our car notes, and making sure we're fed and all that kind of stuff. So it can be done. You have to become good stewards of your finances. Listen. It is too late over in the evening to be wasting the monies. It's too much of a new year for you to go into the new year mishandling the funds that God has given to you. Exactly. You're already blessed with so many resources. Don't mishandle them. Don't misuse them. Don't throw them out. Don't cast your pearls before swine,
Yeah.
but take those pearls and make more pearls.
And wear them around your neck.
That's right.
No, I'm just kidding.
And cook the swine for bacon. No, to grow financially. We want to grow financially, not only in our savings, but becoming debt free.
Yeah.
That's another.
That's our next step.
Exactly. That's our next step. We've already cleared out a lot of our debts. We only have a few more to go. This year we're aiming at paying off cars.
Yeah.
We're aiming at paying off cars. I refuse to keep paying this interest to these car people.
Yes.
So we're paying off our cars. We are going hard. We work. Yes, we work. But let me tell you something. If you work now, you won't have to work later.
Say it one more time.
If you work now, you won't have to work later. Don't let the old you have to pay for the laziness of the young you. I just said something right there.
Say it.
Don't let the old you
have
to pay for the laziness of the young you.
Younger you.
Get a job.
Get a job. Work it. I was going to say twerk it, but don't.
J-O-B spells Job on Sunday, but it spells job Monday through Saturday. Touch your neighbor, say get one, get one, get one, get one, get one, get one.
Oh my God. Yes.
God has blessed us once again. 2019, He has given us opportunity. Take advantage of the opportunity. You may have to start working at a place that you don't really care for. Listen, you'd be surprised at our history. We started in fast food. Fast,
stinking, dirty, dumb food.
But we had to do what we had to do.
Yes.
And
in
God
order to get where we are now.
Exactly. And God is continuing to bless us to climb and to climb and climb. And so start where you have to, do what you have to, but get a hold of your finances. Become good stewards of the things that God has already put into your hands. Throw laziness, lackadaisicalness, stagnation, and immobility out of your life. Just push yourself to get up. God has given you energy. So many times we wait on God to do things that He's already given us the power to do.
The ability to do.
He's given you the ability to do it. What more does He have to do? He's given you hands. He's given you feet. He's given you a body. He's given you strength. He's given you a mind.
And
He's given you reason.
Yes, He's given you the activity of your limbs to do these things.
That's right.
You can't move if He didn't put the move in you.
That's right.
You know, He gave you the legs. Move with those legs. Use those legs.
That's right.
That's opportunity. God gave you opportunity. Let's take that opportunity and run with it.
Take advantage of that opportunity to become good stewards over your finances. So grow financially. If that means taking better positions, if it's possible, do so. Taking better job offers, do so. Getting out of debt. Listen, the borrower is slave to the lender. As long as you owe someone, they own you.
I'm telling you.
So get out of debt. Pay it off, pay it off, pay it off. I can't tell you how much I can tell you that. Pay it off. Listen, stay out of Macy's, stay out of Carson's, and stay out of Krispy Kreme. Pay it off.
And I'm glad he came back to finances because, listen, y'all, I was a hot diggity doggone hot dog.
Oh, God, I'm still suffering from the... No, I just went.
But yes, I was just, especially when I first got my first job, I was just like, and then before I met him, I was just like going, you know, ham, turkey, and bacon. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing at every store. Take it here. You want to take it? Give it to me. But yes, I was just buying any and everything. The things that I like, the things that I saw other people get. I said, oh, let me get some of that. Let me try it. And I tried it. But now, when he came into my life, he's like, Shanika, babe, we got to switch this up. We got to change your routine, our routine.
I'm so sorry. You just said something. You said you saw what other people had. Listen, envy is the lifeline of poverty.
Say it one more time.
Envy is the lifeline of poverty. When you are envious of other people, it will make you spend money that you do not have to impress them, to impersonate them, to be like them. You will buy things that you really don't even like, but in order to gain their approval or their acceptance, you'll waste the God-given funds that you have for people to say, "Ooh, look at your car. Look at that," and don't know you in debt because of it. Listen, don't be envious. Don't waste time being envious of other people. If your car, it sounds like a lawnmower when you start it up and you need an oil change every day, that's fine. It's still getting you where you got to go.
Exactly.
So be grateful for what you have. Don't be envious. Don't waste your money on things that you do not need.
Because it's so unnecessary in the end.
And you know, the cycle that many of us get into when it comes to our finances, we do this. This is our money. Okay, then we ain't got none.
Right.
Oh God, please give us some money.
Make a way.
I got more month than I got money. I need. Oh God, you the God of the breakthrough. Woo! He said he was supply all my needs. Well, you threw your needs out the window.
Exactly.
Okay, so make sure you become good stewards of the finances that you already have. The sad reality is that many of us beg. What is the saying? We buy what we want and beg for what we need, and that's the sad reality. We buy what we want and beg for what we need. Right. Make sure that you place your necessities. Make sure that you place your needs. Prioritize them above your wants.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's grow financially.
Yeah, and then we also wanted to say, because I wrote it down, just say how much we save about 50% of our income.
That's right.
We save about 50% of our income, and then like 35 to 45% goes to like bills and things of that nature, and then the rest 10-15 cents is left over from miscellaneous items, things that we need, body all this and that.
Right.
So whatever your income is, try to avoid the extra unnecessary urge, the unnecessary cost. So whatever your income is, try to save at least 50% of that. Okay, pay your bills, pay what you have to pay. Whatever else is left over, just use that for you, whatever you need, little miscellaneous items or whatever. So save 50%, I would suggest. Well, depending on your income.
Well, some people may not be able to start at that high level.
Yeah, that's
but you do need to challenge yourself. So don't start at a low level. Don't start at 5 and 10%.
Exactly.
Challenge yourself to put away 30%. Listen, some people say that they do not have the discipline to be able to put money in their savings account, but there are banks. Fifth Third Bank is one. There are other banks where you can have accounts that are set up where you cannot go into them like you would a normal savings account. Also, you can have automatic deductions taken from your direct deposit, so that you don't miss money that you never had. It can automatically take out $50 or $100 or $200 or whatever. Automatically go to your savings. You don't see it, and most importantly, do not touch it. You need your money to be stored away. You need to save money, and then once you grow from saving money, you need to find investment opportunities. Create a portfolio, but that's for a future video, because you want to make sure that your money grows at least with or at least quicker than the rate of inflation.
Right.
So I'm sorry, but yes,
no, that's good. The people need that.
That's right, to protect your the purchasing power of your money.
Absolutely.
So you need your money not just sitting still. You need it to be growing. So we need to become economically aware, and that's, to me, the first step of this journey. First of all, you need to become aware. Money consumes our entire life. We spend it, we buy everything we need with it. Come on now, the Bible says money answereth all things. If money is that important, we at least need to understand how to use money, what money is, how we should save it, how we should store it, how we can grow it. So our goal for this year is to grow financially.
Yes, definitely. So the first goal was grow spiritually. The second goal was to grow in our savings and our finances. The last goal that we have is our just like basic life goals. And I wrote down, things just like small things that we really don't pay attention to. Well, the first thing I paid, that a lot of us pay attention to. I said I want to, pursue education, go to school, go back to school, finish school, go get a degree in something that I'm interested in. I was thinking maybe the medical field, but just go that route. This year is the year, because I said that last year, but this year I want to do that. Okay, we both want to do that, doctor over here. And I was kidding, but yes. And then another goal that I have, to treat people I ain't gonna say much better, treat people better. I don't treat people wrong, but sometimes I can, like out to eat. He be saying I'm not aware of how I talk to people, and I have been working on it. I've been working on it.
And sometimes it's not that we don't treat people right, it's that we could still have room to treat people better.
Yeah.
And so we want to make sure that we're treating people the correct way. We do unto others as we would have them do to us. So 2019 is a good year to work on your character and how we interact and how we socialize. Listen, our generation and our society is becoming more cruel and it's becoming more cold and we're becoming more difficult to live with. And so we want to make sure that we are at least becoming the peacemakers that we're supposed to be.
Absolutely.
Listen, forgive somebody. Come on now. Be kind to somebody. Come on, just be sweet. Be nice. Be beautiful on the inside.
So yes, to go what he just said, don't treat people better. Treat people better, love people, you know, have mercy on people, have patience. If you don't have patience, go sit in a room somewhere and just ask God for patience.
That's right.
Yeah, ask God for patience. He'll give you patience. He'll give you joy. You know, we need more joy. Some people need more joy in 2019. Some people went through 2018 with a lot of hurt and pain and sadness and stuff like that. So let's have more joy. Let's treat people better. Let's love people. You know, let's be aware of our actions. Let's be intentional. Intentional, because I need to be a little bit more intentional, really.
That's right. Intentional about building friendships.
Yes.
Sometimes reconciling dead relationships. Listen, everybody that left out of your life wasn't supposed to. And they didn't leave necessarily because it was something that they did. And I know we have this culture of cutting where we cut everybody off. If you don't agree with me, I'm cutting you off. But for one moment, please put your scissors away. You're about to poke somebody's eye out. Put your scissors up and ask yourself, are you cutting them off because they don't see eye to eye with you?
Right.
If you only want people around you who see eye to eye with you, you're not looking for friends. You're looking for a fan club.
Right.
You're looking for a fan club. And so we want to seek friends. Sometimes friends will disagree. Sometimes friends will butt heads. But that's a part of the friendship. As long as you can push through it, pull through it, maneuver around it, and keep going. So be intentional about friendships. Be intentional about growing. So we got this money. Come on now. We're not just going to wait on invisible money to fall out the sky, but we're going to take advantage of the opportunities that God has laid out for us. Then we're going to grow spiritually. Come on now. You seek Him first. All the other things are added to you. God gives you resources. He gives you strategies. He gives you plans. He gives you visions. He gives you understanding. He gives you and so grow spiritually, number one.
Yes.
Grow financially. And what was the other? Educationally. Pursue education. There may be those of you who have been contemplating going back to school. Go ahead and go back to school. Let me tell you something. You may say, well, I don't know if let me tell you, if you keep doing what you're doing, in 7 years, you'll be exactly where you are.
Absolutely.
But if you change what you're doing in 7 years, you could have a degree. And you could absolutely change the trajectory of your life. Listen, if you can't afford school, I'm so sorry to cut you off, but if you can't afford school, that does not mean that you cannot educate yourself. There are so many tools. There are so many resources. There are so many classes. There are so many opportunities that are available for you to educate yourself. Take advantage of them.
Absolutely. Now I'm finna say, it's never too late. If you 55 years old, 60 years old, and you still need a degree, it's never too late to pursue those opportunities. Don't be ashamed. Don't be not scared, but don't be embarrassed. You know, it's like I said, it's never too late. You have old people in college, older people, 65, 70 years old, still trying to obtain a degree. That's okay. Whatever, however old you are, just go ahead and pursue it. You know, it's never too late.
It's never too late.
Don't be afraid. Let's go get it. It's 2019. It's the year to stop talking about it and start walking towards it.
That's right.
Okay?
Come on now.
Let's go reach that goal and not just look at that goal afar and say, I can't wait till I get there. You can get there. Get up and walk towards it. You know what I'm saying?
See, because the thing about God you have to understand is that when it comes to His blessings, He may not put them in your hand, but He will put them in your reach.
Absolutely.
But you have to be willing to go out and get them. You got to be willing to go out and get them. He told Joshua in the book of Joshua, he said, I've given you the city, but you have to go and conquest it. You have to go and conquer it. You have to go and take the city. The city is yours. The city is yours, but it's up to you if you're going to take the city. And so those are our goals, a few of our goals. We have some more, small, minor goals, but those are our major goals. So we hope that from our goals, you are able to at least extract an outline so that you can create your own goals, your own list of goals. Listen, be intentional, be disciplined about achieving your goals. Don't be lax on yourself. Don't be easy on yourself. If you want to lose that weight, lose that
weight.
I got to lay aside every weight.
We about to go running tomorrow.
I got to lay aside every weight.
And every plate.
Come on now, because if you change your plate, you'll change your fate.
Say it again.
Come on now.
If you change your plate, you'll change your fate.
You change your plate, you change your fate.
Yes, indeed.
So
yes.
Yes. So
let's try to,
No, go ahead.
Let's try to achieve those goals. Like I said, we just gonna go for it. Go for the jugular. Ain't that what they say?
Go for the jugular.
Go for the jugular.
Kill those distractions.
Yes. Kill those distractions.
Sounds so violent.
No, seriously, you have to kill those distractions. You have to beat those little
inhibitions.
Yes, those little feelings and overwhelmment that comes over you and holds you down and keep you bound.
That's right.
To keep you at home. I'll do it later. No, stop saying that. But that's why we say get the calendar.
That's right.
Just go ahead and put the dates. I need to finish this by this day. Go ahead and do it. And once you see that date up there, you look at it every day. That's why I put it on the door right here, and I got my planner. Put it on a door somewhere where you wake up, you will see it. You're going to keep running into it, so it's going to keep reminding you to achieve those goals.
And then I've got another very good tip.
What's a very good tip?
When you achieve your goals, you reward yourself. So when you don't achieve your goal, punish yourself. I'll just But yes, reward yourself for achieving your goals. We've done that. My wife has been wanting a camera for the longest, so as soon as we hit this $10,000 goal,
he better surprise me with it next week.
But yes, and then there's some books that I want. There's a volume of books that I want. It's $400.
$400, child. He gonna have to work and save up $25,000.
So that's our 2021 goal. No, I'm just playing. But no, we reward ourselves as we hit goals.
Yeah.
Delay gratification. Listen, you can do without it. You think you want it, it's not oxygen. You can live without it. So these are our goals. We hope that we were able to help you create some goals for yourself. We hope that you are encouraged about achieving those goals. Listen, message us. Let us know some of the goals that you created, and let us know your progress. We're at least going to try to fill you in on our progress.
Right. Let's not be too prideful. Let's love each other. Let's help one another.
Right.
Let's go into this new year relying on people. Well, not relying on people, but,
relying on God. You can't put no trust in the flesh.
Relying on God to, put us in the right path of the right people that we need to, be acquainted with. So,
that's right.
Let's just pray, keep our focus on God. And like he said earlier, the scripture says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and everything else will be added to you.
All right, you ready to end this video? I'm trying to get started on the goals.
Don't rush me.
Oh, okay. I can say it.
So, yes.
Time is of the essence. It'll be 2020 before we know it.
I said don't rush me. Oh. No, I'm just kidding. But yes, thank you guys so much for watching it.
Let me start while you wait. All right, you all. Until the next time.
Yes.
Be blessed. Remember, you have opportunity. You have
grace.
And you have possibility.
Absolutely.
Run with those three. Bye.